Hola a todos, bienvenidos de vuelta al canal. Continuamos con Vampyr. Ya derrotamos a Doris Fletcher, que es la que estaba propagando el contagio de Skals en Pueblo. Y pues ahora tenemos que informarle a Lord Redgrave sobre Doris Fletcher. Bueno, si les está gustando, por favor consideren darle like y suscribirse al canal. Vamos a salir por adelante mejor. También creo que no he hablado con la mamá que está aquí. ¿Dónde está? Ahí está.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already. Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you. You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
Decidí alejarme, me perdí, me atacaron. Me
I
atacaron.
was attacked, Mother. And I've not been the same since.
The important thing is that you finally returned home. I was worried, you know. You were the last member of the family of whom I had no news. Even Mary comes more often than you.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Malas noticias, no puedo cambiar mis ojos.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
La protegeré, soy una amenaza para usted. Este ya no es mi lugar. Creo que es... Bueno, la protegeré.
I know I have failed you since I returned. I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson, and my son-in-law, you're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Do you really see Mary and Father? Do you also see me as one of the dead?
Yes. For many years it was just a game. Since your father left us without a word, I took to the habit of speaking to him.
Yes, I remember. I sometimes spied on you and listened to you talking with Father in the garden. It made me so angry then. But it was just a game, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. But since then, my poor dead Mary visited me in my room. She led me to her grave, and there you were. I now know the dead can haunt us.
Eso sí.
Should I leave you alone? Just ask, and I swear you'll never hear from me again.
Oh, no, Johnny. You're always welcome in this house. And one day, when I finally die, we'll all be together again. Just as Mary promised us.
I'm so sorry. You did not deserve to endure this. Mary should never have done this to you.
That's true, my son. But you know what the worst part is? I liked it when Mary spoke in my head. Now she is silent, and it makes me so sad.
Father seems to have left me some documents. Some sort of treasure hunt game. Do you know anything about them?
No, Johnny. But your father always loved to write these little games for you when you were a boy. Don't you remember?
I remember now. He used to post me these riddles, as though they were sent by a mysterious games master. I'd spend weeks trying to decipher them.
Your father was always so proud each time you found the answer. He was not just the serious doer banker everybody thought he was.
I was proud too. How could I forget that?
The important thing is that you remember it now. I'll tell your father the next time I see him. He'll be so happy.
Could Father have conceived some sort of final game for me before he left?
I really can't say, Johnny. Perhaps you should talk with Avery about that. He was your father's confidant, more than I.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Déjenme hablar con Avery de una vez. Es en esta puerta.
But the poor man does not seem well. Yes, Mr. Jonathan?
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reid is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reid was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Pues ya lo leímos. Parece que sí. Entonces no hay nada de lo que acaba de decirnos la mamá. Aquí.
Do you know my mother speaks to the dead members of this family?
Yes. I sometimes hear her speaking to you, Miss Mary, and her baby. Sometimes your father, too.
So she thinks I'm also dead. And what about you?
I believe she only sees her relatives as the dead she speaks to, Mr. Jonathan. It breaks my heart to see Miss Reid like that.
Quizás mejore, mi madre se ha ido, me siento inútil.
She may get better. It's only a hypothesis, but I know my mother is strong. Whatever illusions have clouded her mind, they will fade in time.
Yes. With time, Miss Reid will recover from this cursed year. I know that your return can only be beneficial to that process.
Sí, pero no salió nada de
Goodbye,
las
Avery.
cartas.
Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
¿Qué hora llegamos a la misión? Vamos con Lord Redwave.
Please, sir, whether you need to buy something or not.
Ya conocemos a Arthur. Y aquí todavía nos faltan varios.
For as long as I've been a member, I've never seen so few vampires attending the club nights.
Lady Ashbury. Lord Hutchinson. Lord Finney. Pensé que Lady Ashbury no estaba en esta sección. Lord Redgrave. Lord Sheffield.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reid. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
Soy solo un doctor. Hay algunas preguntas pendientes. Hice lo mejor que pude.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reid. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me.
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reid. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Si solo me quieren por mi
You
sangre.
invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
Pero ya es viejo y débil.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Llega a la entrada de la iglesia del Temple. A ver si hay alguien más aquí. Y déjame hablar con Lady Ashbury, que está aquí por nosotros.
Are you all right,
Ahí está.
Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
Será muy útil, no lo haré. Me
I'd
gustaría
like
su
your
consejo.
advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's
Porque
some
soy
sort of
fuerte.
trap?
Do you really
Sí.
want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating Skals.
Ah,
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
sí nos había dicho que quería construir el muro.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan, I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall, and yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Ok. La iglesia del templo.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Tal vez conseguir a una persona más débil. Aquí hay gente. No.
It's locked, all right.
No hay paso por aquí. Encontrar la manera de acceder a la mansión de Lysius Dawson. O sea, no es tan fácil.
I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Gripe. Encontrar la entrada secreta en el vecindario. Entrada secreta.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
¿No hay nada?
You Londoners! Don't you know better?
Ok, vamos a esperar a curarnos. Ok, puede ser el paso secreto. Alcantarillas del templo. Seguiré el paso para llegar a la mansión de Aloysius Dawson. ¿Qué es lo que es una rata?
I have this thirst for blood.
Ok, parece haber una salida por ahí. Aquí hay una puerta. ¿Será que bajamos primero? Ah, esta
I
será.
cannot enter.
You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
León. Uy, apenas le hicimos daño.
Foolish echo. Die. I will crush you. You shall learn to respect the law.
Ya casi, ya casi. La violencia de los bullcuts. Jamás dejen que el tamaño de un bullcut los engañe. Estos enormes bastardos pueden ser igual de rápidos que cualquier alimaña, y pueden ser abatidos de la misma manera, perforando e inmovilizando su cadáver putrefacto en el suelo antes de decapitarlos. Recuerden, todo es cuestión de prepararse y explotar las habilidades del objetivo. El problema claro es que los bullcuts no la tienen. Son fuertes, rápidos, inteligentes y letales. Son máquinas de matar con un simple objetivo: colocar sus enormes garras en nuestro cuello. Entonces, si alguno de ustedes tiene la desgracia de enfrentar alguna vez algún bullcut, solo debe recordar esto: esquívenlo y enloquézcanlo, hiéranlo, provócanlo y hagan que pierda la paciencia. El cerebro de los bullcuts se desorienta cuando se irritan lo suficiente, dejan de pensar y comienzan a atacar ciegamente. Esta es la única posibilidad de triunfo: obtener una ventaja táctica sobre una besta estúpida. Úsenla. Extracto de Conozcan a sus enemigos por Carl Eldritch, líder de Prigor. Ok, creo que ya no hay nada más aquí. Es una puerta. De este lado no hay nada. Ah, no. Tenemos mapa aquí. Ah, no hay nada. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Está cerrado.
It's locked, all right.
Ah, está bien.
It's locked.
Ah, aquí hay una válvula. ¿Qué hace esta? No entiendo qué hace. Una la sube y otra la baja. Ah, ok, hay otra.
I cannot enter.
No entiendo.
It's locked. Me llamo Robert Tisdale. Quien quiera que encuentre este mensaje le pido que intente ayudarme. Mi hija Louise desapareció hace algunas semanas. Fue vista por última vez en un bar del vecindario. No donde trabaja como camarera, sino otro llamado La Trucha Bailarina. 2 testigos la vieron partir del lugar con un hombre elegante que no reconocieron. Quizás se trate de un extranjero. Hay muchos rumores de hombres y mujeres que se desvanecen por la zona. Estoy convencido de que mi Louise ha sido secuestrada y que la tienen cautiva en un lugar cercano. Sé que la policía no ayudará, ya que tienen cosas más importantes que hacer. Entonces decidí buscar a mi Louise por mi cuenta. Si encuentra esta carta significa que no pude salvarla. Mi Louise es una buena muchacha y no merece morir así. Es de contextura media, con pelo oscuro y una cicatriz en la mejilla derecha. Les pido por favor que la busque y finalice el Louise's
trabajo por
father
mí. Dios
was
lo bendiga.
determined to find and save her.
Bien, nueva investigación. Ah, de ahí venimos. Solo dimos la vuelta.
It's locked, all right.
Ahí está. ¿Me falta alguno? Ok. Ah, de aquí venimos. Entonces, ¿por dónde es? Ahora hay que bajar el agua. ¿Será esta Luis? Luis, aquí estoy.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard!
Diario reciente, 13 de octubre. Acabo de llegar a Londres después de un extenuante viaje desde Manchester. La ciudad está llena y está triste y sin esperanzas. No será difícil encontrar una joven que quiera escaparle a la muerte aquí. No veo la hora de comenzar mis investigaciones. Pronto ya no seré virgen. 15 de octubre. La celda está lista. Todo lo que debo hacer ahora es encontrar a la candidata apropiada y hacerla ingresar. Será bella, gentil y de buen carácter. Ya he puesto a prueba mis capacidades de persuasión en algunas mujeres y la mayoría de las veces ha funcionado. Pero no quiero que mi futura esposa sea sumisa. Solo utilizaré mi poder para traerla hasta aquí. Luego le diré cuáles son mis intenciones y permitiré que ella las acepte. Eso es importante. Quiero que mi dama acepte voluntariamente ser mi esposa por toda la eternidad. 17 de octubre. Creo que he encontrado a mi media naranja. Se llama Louise. Es camarera en un bar y es muy encantadora. Me encanta su actitud cuando sirve bebidas allí. Es ruda y orgullosa. Estoy seguro de que aceptará mi oferta. Cuando sea mía, una vez que la sangre de vampiro haya acabado su metamorfosis, su rostro sanará adecuadamente y sus cicatrices desaparecerán. Entonces será la belleza perfecta que solo yo puedo apreciar ahora. 18 de octubre. No lo entiendo. Louise rechazó mi propuesta. ¿Por qué haría algo así? Le prometí que jamás le forzaría nada. Quizás le retacé la comida durante algunos días. Luego comprenderá que yo soy su única opción.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Ya estás a salvo, Luis.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reid. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. Until we meet again.
Investigación exitosa. Ingresar en la mansión de Alice 12. Preguntarle a los habitantes acerca de Alice 12.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
Pues analizando le dije...
I'm here on my own, sir. I have no official appointment other than my desire to save lives.
Then we have the same objective, sir. The difference is, to catch my suspects, I use a magnifying glass and handcuffs instead of a microscope.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange, which requires police attention?
No, I've noticed nothing odd.
All right. But keep your eyes open, though.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Eso fue el personal, sí.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
Ahí encontramos a Luis.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Our father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
Ok, creo que es todo.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
¿En qué parte? Ah, estamos hasta acá atrás. Vamos a buscar más gente. Ahí está cerrado. Esa es zona segura, ¿no? Aquí no hay enemigos. A todos los ciudadanos de Londres, toque de queda, advertencia sanitaria. ¿Es esto un escondite? Escondite desbloqueado. Ah, está cerrado. Ah, esta parte ya no es... El escondite quedó como... No pudimos... usarlo. Ah. Bueno, solo para conocerlo, ahorita todavía no voy a dormir. ¿Tengo alguien enfermo de este lado? Luis, pero lo acabo de salvar. Aquí él tiene fatiga. Tal vez puedo darle una de fatiga. Ahí tengo nuevas fórmulas. Muestra de sangre vigorosa concentrada. Y muestra de sangre robusta concentrada. Ok. Ok, si voy para allá, ¿sigo en el círculo? Sí. Pero estoy buscando gente. Creo que no está donde están las peleas.
Do you remember if we've seen someone recently? Sometimes it's difficult to remember why we're here in the first...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reid? Dr. Reid?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
¿De qué trabajaba antes? ¿Por qué
But
irse de
what were you
Londres?
doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker. Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reid. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
What kind of question is that? What am I supposed to answer, exactly?
The truth. And I believe you just did it, actually.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Y aquí abajo estaba el policía, ¿no? ¿No?
Dr. Reid, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. I really appreciate it.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Ok, vamos a explorar de este lado. Creo que esto es nuevo, ¿no? Y aquí ya veo barricadas. Creo que esto no es tan seguro. Ah, es un paso hacia... Ah, ya no salimos.
Sorry. Over there! There's one of them vermin! See that one? The close! This one's at the top! Have faith, brothers! Oh, Christ! Away with you!
Uy, cada vez están más pesados estos enemigos. Ah, de aquí salíamos del refugio. ¿Ya no hay más habitantes? De aquí se salen. Ah, ok, no podemos pasar. Es de vuelta al parque. Pregunto a los habitantes de West End. ¿Quién nos falta de conocer? Una mujer aquí. Hay dos personas más. Aquí no hay nada. Ingresar en la mansión de Aloysius 12. ¿Es esta su mansión?
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Habla con Aloysius Dawson. Preguntar. Ah, todavía tenemos que preguntar. Está bonita su mansión. Ok, está de este lado. Vamos arriba primero. Artículo de periódico. Ejecución de John Francis Sparrow. John Francis Sparrow, de 21 años, ha sido ahorcado esta mañana en la prisión de Pentonville. El señor Sparrow fue sentenciado a la muerte después de ser encontrado culpable del asesinato de su hermana, Alexandra Sparrow. Hasta el último instante, el hombre afirmó ser inocente. Jamás se presentó en el tribunal prueba formal alguna de su presencia en la escena del crimen, pero de todos modos ha sido sentenciado a muerte y ejecutado. Scotland Yard se rehusó a reabrir el caso pese a los numerosos interrogantes relacionados con la cadena de eventos que finalizaron con la muerte de la señorita Sparrow. Charles Albright, quien realizó las investigaciones para Scotland Yard, se negó a contestar nuestras preguntas. Sin embargo, hace 3 meses le redujeron el rango sin ninguna explicación oficial. Qué extraña manera de planear una investigación
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Pensé que íbamos a encontrar más gente aquí. Nos faltan varios.
It's locked, all right.
Y no, aquí, ¿no? Sí, vamos a hablar con Dawson.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reid. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reid. Planned very carefully.
Podemos tomarnos algunos minutos. Confía en mí. Soy el único vampiro aquí.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs. And the cold. So cold.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reid, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Uy.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reid, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
Para estar en una posición tan precaria, no sé por qué está tan arrogante.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen, as long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last! All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing
Pero hay que
such a
matarlo.
long time for this.
Mátalo. Convertir. No. Ah. Uy, nos falta una pista. Déjenme investigar. Uy, no. Déjenme ver si puedo reiniciar porque ninguna de las opciones es lo correcto. Ok, todavía hay que hablar con gente. Déjenme buscar a las personas que nos dan esas pistas. El crimen del conocimiento perdido. Los vampiros son peligrosos, letales, a veces brutales. Esto es un hecho y no lo negaré. Y es por eso precisamente que debemos comprender lo que son, y a veces quiénes son, para lograr un mejor entendimiento del futuro. ¿Recuerdan la entrevista con Titus Flavius Josephus, realizada por uno de nosotros en 1548 cuando finalmente encontró una criatura en España? ¿Recuerda cómo cada una de las palabras cuidadosamente elegidas que expresó este vampiro abrigaron nuestro corazón cada vez que las leíamos, ya que eran extraordinarias, ventanas a un pasado del que solo tenemos detalles? Pues bien, Titus Flavius Josephus ya no está entre nosotros, ya que los cazadores del Vaticano lo destruyeron hace algunas semanas, y con él se desvanecen tesoros desenterrados de conocimiento relacionado con los pilares de nuestra civilización. Este es un crimen probablemente igual de desgarrador que el asesinato de una vida inocente a manos de un vampiro. Este es el motivo exacto por el cual el camino del guardia de Prigwen es tan criminal como estéril, ya que cada vez que realizan con éxito una de sus metódicas cacerías de los viejos vampiros de Inglaterra, en lugar de acercarse a ellos con cuidado y respeto, destruyen una parte de nuestras raíces comunes con los inmortales. Eliminan una oportunidad. El conocimiento de gran cacería es un crimen, ya que mata ciegamente palabras y pensamientos. Extracto de Bebiendo de la fuente del conocimiento por Richard Tolkien, primado de San Juan.
Jonathan Reid, at last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then?
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Las cartas le contaron sobre Mary.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
Este lo sabes, ya lo saben todos los de Priwen, ¿no? Cuando robaron el libro.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Todavía nos cobra.
Here.
Vamos a pagar.
Love, pure and unseen, untold. The two hearts love each other without knowing it, without daring to admit it.
Can you read the cards for me?
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan, and open your mind.
Pero ya lo
Perhaps
habéis, ¿no?
later.
O sea, ¿puedo venir a que me lee las cartas cuando quiera?
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. But you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
I would rather not know. How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
No eres destino.
She was no longer the sister I knew. She had changed. Hateful and bitter. She was determined to destroy our entire family.
She returned as a force of evil, Jonathan. In putting an end to her misery, you also protected many innocent souls.
Sí.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Perhaps London will survive the epidemic, but
Y pistas nuevas para... Era una mujer, no era Lois, Charlotte, Pericles. Para Karina. Karina sabe de la existencia de vampiros, habla incoherencias. Hubo varios que tuvieron pistas nuevas. Pero bueno, aquí nos falta conocer a 3 personas. Y hay varios enfermos, fatiga, resfrío, anemia y eso está cerrado.
It's locked.
Para ser la cabeza de la hermandad, vive en una pocilga, ¿no? Me hace creer que no es tan poderosa la hermandad. Esto nos falta conocer a alguien. Hay que ir aquí. Another Price.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reid, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Okay, gracias.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Sí.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reid, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reid.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reid. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
May I look at
your goods,
Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reid. Take all the time you need.
Comúnmente necesito opio y ergotamina. No es particularmente barato, no diría que nos está dando una ganga.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
It's locked.
Lo vi que su hija está acá abajo. ¿No podemos hablar con ella?
Dr. Reid, I am glad to see you again.
A ver si desde... Ah, hay bajada por aquí. No. A ver si por acá. Esto es para las alcantarillas, ¿no? Ahí no puedo rodear por acá. Tal vez ahora que esperar a que abran la puerta. Este es este, solo nos falta este señor. Entonces creo que ya hablamos con todos. Y ya podemos ir con Dawson. Y ahora sí ya debemos tener esa opción extra. Pues déjenme adelanto a cuando tengamos noche. Olvídese de su miedo a la muerte.
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man. So I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer. And I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity. And a man at peace.
Prepárate para morir, decide el destino de Aloysius. Sí, la verdad es que no tenía un buen propósito. Era una persona, no sé si decir mala. Informar a Lord Redgrave. ¿Dónde está aquí? Ah, vino a celebrar. Uy.
Is it done, Dr. Reid? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
A hierro morirás, protege el hospital Pembroke. Uy, se va a ir contra el hospital. A ver con la vieja Bridget. Bridget está en los muelles, ¿no? ¿De dónde estamos? ¿Dónde está Bridget? Pensé que eran los muelles. Ah, ¿es aquí mismo? Ah, aquí está.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer Skals. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skal, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer Skals, and of so many other forgotten children.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths, truths I have kept hidden for so long.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Que la amo, que debemos hablar, que estoy preocupada por ella. Que estoy preocupada por ella.
Tell her I worry about her.
Do not, for she has had strength and wisdom for so much longer than you. Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
De llegar al hospital Pembroke. Antes de llegar al hospital, quiero dormir. ¿Dónde está el refugio? ¿Hacia acá? Y vamos a dormir. Ok. Y para este necesitamos ser nivel 26. Entonces ese no. Este siempre es bueno. Vamos a aumentar la salud. Para el siguiente, ¿cuánto necesito? 2000, ok. ¿Qué es esto? Resistencia. Capacidad de sangre. Gran sed. Hoy no sé. Aumentar daño con mi mordida. Uy, nivel 26. ¿Pero cuánto cuesta este? 4000, no. Nos faltan unos puntos. ¿Será que vamos a obtener puntos? ¿O lo dejamos pasar? O tal vez puedo volver a dormir en el hospital. Entonces vamos a confirmar. La muerte de Aloysius Dawson. Murió anoche un residente muy respetado del distrito de la ciudad, Aloysius Dawson, cofundador y líder de la compañía Dawson & Dawson a los 71 años. No era un secreto que la salud del señor Dawson había empeorado. El empresario, que alguna vez fue alegre, había desaparecido casi por completo de los eventos sociales desde la trágica muerte de su hermano gemelo. Aloysius Dawson era un hombre influyente y también un gran coleccionista de arte y un altruista preocupado. Hacía poco había hecho una gran campaña contra un audaz plan de salvar a Londres de la gripe española, construyendo un muro de cuarentena para separar a los distritos y contener la epidemia, pero solo algunas horas antes de su muerte, el MacDuck ordenó cancelar la construcción del muro. Aún más sorprendente, todos los principales hospitales de Londres recibieron grandes sumas de dinero y se hicieron importantes donaciones a clínicas y dispensarios más pequeños. Esto significa que Aloysius Dawson, un hombre conocido por su fortuna y sus opiniones conservadoras, fue finalmente tocado por la gracia. ¿Quién podría decirlo? Solo una cosa es certera. En toda la ciudad, gracias a la última generosidad de este hombre, se repuso el suministro de insumos médicos y el total de muertos se redujo de forma significativa en las últimas 24 horas. Sin duda, cientos de ciudadanos agradecidos se representarán en el cementerio de St. Mary para acompañar el viaje final de su benefactor. Ok. Esto es aquí. Ya no hay gente enferma. Y nos falta conocer a 2 personas. Ok, aquí todos están bien. Ah, esto es gracias al donativo de Dawson. Ah, qué buena onda. Aquí nos falta conocer a una persona. Todos están bien. ¿Qué está símbolo aquí? Evento importante. La prensa ha informado de tu elección sobre el pilar de la comunidad. ¿Ah, el pilar? Uy. Si tenemos 4000, dormimos de nuevo cuando estemos en el hospital. ¿Pasamos a ver a Lady Ashbury? Creo que no. Pues vámonos. Hay que irse hacia acá. Ok, ahorita estoy aquí en Whitechapel. Y creo que cuando lleguemos aquí al hospital solo va a ser la pelea. Entonces tal vez no nos dé tiempo de dormir. Y ya tengo 4000 puntos. Entonces vamos a dormir. Es acá en la cama. Y ya tengo para mi mordida. Nivel 32. Ok, ya somos nivel 27. Supongo que nadie se ha enfermado todavía, ¿no? Uy, se enfermaron un buen. Ahorita volvemos ahí.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Estoy llegando al hospital.
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
Vamos a entrar por el frente. Hospital lleno debido a la gripe. Este hospital no puede admitir más pacientes. Por favor, regrese a su casa. Uy, qué feo leer ese mensaje.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir. Here again.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Uy, ya se lo llevaron. Seguí el rastro de sangre. No. Sangre. Strickland. Pensé que era una rata. Nunca habíamos estado en el tercer piso. Ok. ¿De este lado hay algo? No. Ok. Uy, esto parece una pelea.
ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts your kind.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what he did.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You want to unleash another disaster just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it. Just like you are.
You're its progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true.
Ok, a ver cuánto trabajo
Do you
nos
know
cuesta
what
matar a
this is,
este.
Beast? This is a drop
Joffrey.
of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
Ya veremos. Ya veremos.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
Uy, sí es poderoso. Uy, esas luces.
Come on, Reid. Try something else. I know! It hurts, doesn't it? Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Tal vez mi mordida, pero no mi bate.
Or pin you down! We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
Usted me casó, quizás sea un monstruo. Podríamos colaborar. Podríamos
I'm not
colaborar.
saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There's no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
Quiero que vea que soy mejor que él. Convertir y sacrificarás 1000 en el proceso. Lo convertiré en vampiro. No, voy a perdonar su vida.
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
Sí.
There's no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reid. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
Rescatar a Edward Swansea. ¿Dónde estás, Edgar? Ciencias sin conciencia. Llegar al teatro de Doris Fletcher. Aquí. ¿Quiénes estaban enfermos? ¿Los de Whitechapel? No, los de West End. ¿Dónde es eso? Aquí atrás. Ok, creo que queda de paso. Recoger información sobre el trabajo de Edward Swansea. Ah, no le doy a nadie.
It's locked, all right.
Investigar el secuestro, ¿no es aquí? El informe de McCollum, 6 de noviembre. Acabo de terminar de leer el diario de Doris Fletcher. Una experiencia muy dolorosa y aterradora, Dios mío. Esa mujer planeaba dañar a todos los habitantes de Londres, infectando a quien fuera a ver su próxima obra. Me ayudó mucho a comprender lo que está sucediendo. El nombre real de Doris Fletcher era Doris Jones. Era la hija de un tal Harriet Jones, que había sido tratada como paciente durante mucho tiempo en el hospital Pembroke. Claramente odiaba a su madre, pero usó su fama y notoriedad para verla mientras visitaba a los pobres y los enfermos del East End. No sé exactamente qué pasó en aquel momento, pero así fue como su madre le infectó antes de regresar al teatro. Y ahora se convirtió en esa monstruosidad que la alemana llamada John Reid finalmente pudo derrotar. La presencia de ese vampiro en el mismo hospital donde fue tratada a Harriet Jones no puede ser una coincidencia. Estoy convencido de que está profundamente involucrado con la plaga de vampiros que está azotando Londres actualmente. También estoy convencido de que Swansea es su cómplice, y de que esos dos planean algo más terrorífico que cualquier cosa a la que haya enfrentado la guardia. Quizá deba tomarme algo de tiempo para leer los libros y los manuscritos antiguos que aún tiene la guardia para buscar respuestas. Quizás sean útiles. Mientras tanto, será mejor que envíe patrullas para investigar lo que ocurre en el hospital Pembroke. 8 de noviembre. Me llevó 2 días clasificar los registros de los libros polvorientos que conservamos en la bóveda. Dios, odio perder el tiempo así. Por una vez la búsqueda demostró ser fructífera. En una copia de las memorias de William Marshall encontré 2 páginas que pueden estar relacionadas con nuestra presente situación. Me las llevé para leerlas más detenidamente. Esta criatura, Marshall, afirma haber combatido en 1666 a este desastre que intentó destruir Londres. Es muy similar a lo que sucedió con Doris Fletcher. Enfermedad, infección, odio por los vivos, un deseo de ver la ciudad saqueada. No tengo dudas que la sangrienta limaña ancestral de William Marshall está detrás de todo esto, y de que ha regresado. Este podría ser nuestro mayor logro, si la Guardia puede al menos encontrar y destruir a este viejo bastardo. Creo que lo que Marshall hizo en 1666 es exactamente lo que intenta hacer Reid ahora. ¿Escapó a sus designios la criatura de este desastre? Es por eso que Marshall lo destruyó en 1666 y Reid hizo lo mismo con Doris Fletcher antes de que se convirtiera en una criatura así. No lo sé, pero claramente estos dos están trabajando juntos y Swansea los está ayudando. Ordenaré inmediatamente que lo arresten y lo interroguen. En cuanto a Reid, destruiré a esta maligna bestia con mis propias manos y luego me encargaré de William Marshall y esa cosa que llaman desastre. Ringo triunfará una vez más.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Llave del escenario del teatro. Ahí está de acá. No hay nada aquí. Aquí veo algo. Seguimos recogiendo información de Swansea. Un resorte. Estaban durmiendo aquí. Balas.
It's locked, all right.
Llave. Las memorias de William Marshall. La hermandad de St. Paul Stoll finalmente aceptó reunirse conmigo en Londres. Su propuesta fue que nos reuniéramos dentro de la nueva catedral de St. Paul. Me gusta la astucia y la solemnidad de estos hombres. ¡Qué símbolo! Elegí el lugar donde derroté a ese desastre, pero también el lugar donde caí. Acepté su propuesta. Allí, en el sagrado silencio de la iglesia y ante los ojos de Dios, me escucharon respetuosamente. Reconocieron mi victoria sobre la criatura maligna, el Dus Astro, el devorador de estrellas, que solo deseaba diseminar muerte y pestilencia a su alrededor. Luego de reconocer mi voluntad de salvar Londres en 1666, escucharon mi pedido, mi ardiente deseo de detener a la sangre del odio. Su primado prometió darme una respuesta. El primado de San Paul escribió en una respuesta un solo nombre, la lágrima de los ángeles. Según él, este antiguo artefacto puede curar cualquier cosa, limpiar cualquier alma ennegrecida y purificar mi sangre. Alabado sea el Señor. Me tomó más de 100 años encontrar una cura para la sangre del odio, pero quizás finalmente la haya encontrado. Pronto la rabia terminará. Pronto repararé el error que cometí y borraré todos mis fracasos. Ahora todo lo que debo hacer es recuperar los ingredientes necesarios para crear el artefacto. Sangre de corazón más puro mezclada con la sangre de un rey. Encontrar esos raros ingredientes no es lo que más me preocupa, ya que el tiempo está de mi lado. Es la última parte lo que me preocupa, esencia pura de ajo. Temo que literalmente sea un dolor infernal cuando beba el antídoto, pero si ese es el precio que debo pagar para purificar mi alma y reparar mis errores, estoy listo para soportar este dolor insoportable.
Garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand.
Sí, tampoco lo entiendo.
This is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
Caja fuerte de pruebas. Hasta nuevo aviso, esta caja fuerte se utilizará para realizar pruebas delicadas. Debe estar siempre cerrada. Si necesitas acceso, búscame en la primera planta y te daré la llave. No olvides devolverme a contactar.
I should find the key to that box. It's locked.
Ok, vamos por la llave primero. Y luego vamos al sótano. Ah, es la caja de Pandora. ¿No veníamos de aquí?
I cannot enter.
Bueno, apenas este es el primer piso. Vamos a subir uno más. Ya desapareció la misión. Más bien no la teníamos. Encontrar la llave del depósito.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Tengo que empezar a mejorar mi resistencia. Ok, llave de la sala de evidencias. Nos quedamos con... ¿Dónde estamos? ¿Dónde era la sala de evidencias? Aquí atrás. O sea, hay que derrotar a este otra vez.
I should read this.
¿Lo leemos? Yo creo que sí, cuaderno personal. Ay, ¿no lo abrió? ¿Dónde están mis notas? Cuaderno personal, un cuaderno titulado Propiedad personal de Usher Toltrick. Quien lo lea deberá enfrentar mi ira. Vamos a leerlo. Cuaderno personal, 8 de enero de 1918. Las cartas me preocupan, ya que siguen anunciando la llegada de un peligro confuso pero devastador. diferente al de esta horrible guerra. Será mejor que vuelva a llamar a los legados de Londres y les pida que observen e informen cualquier evento inusual. 15 de marzo. Definitivamente algo está pasando. Las cartas siguen ocultando lo que se avecina, y eso solo puede significar que hay algo poderoso en movimiento. Algo tan fuerte y potente que las cartas no alcanzan a revelar completamente su naturaleza, salvo uno. Todos los legados han regresado a Londres. Su misión de Lhasa es demasiado crucial para abandonarla. El único evento destacable son las frecuentes reuniones entre Aloysius Dawson y el club de Ascalon. Por ahora no hay nada de qué preocuparse. 24 de julio. Una terrible epidemia está sobre nosotros. Esto no me gusta para nada. Mis legados han vuelto a ser enviados allende los mares para protegerlos de la enfermedad, pero también para encontrar cualquier pista sobre el origen de la plaga. No estoy completamente convencido de que eso sea todo natural. En el pasado hemos observado muchos casos de actividad de vampiros relacionada con epidemias repentinas. Debemos estar atentos. 17 de agosto. Por todo el mundo, cientos de miles de muertos, familias deshechas, desesperación y aflicción toman por asalto nuestros corazones. Esta epidemia es una maldición. Los informes de todos los países dicen que esta catástrofe no tiene fronteras ni límites. La buena noticia es que la enfermedad parece estar en retirada. La mala es que las cartas siguen pronosticando una calamidad. 19 de septiembre. Las cartas tienen razón desde el comienzo. Hay una calamidad sobre nosotros. El mejor signo puede ser el regreso de la Guardia Prigwen. El propio Geoffrey McCollum está de regreso en Londres. Está haciendo averiguaciones y reclutando miembros activamente para una nueva campaña. Más allá de lo que pienso sobre estos métodos de McCollum, debo admitir que tienen un buen olfato para el peligro. Todos debemos permanecer alerta. 21 de septiembre. McCollum no perdió el tiempo. Al menos 3 de sus abuelos recibieron órdenes de seguir mis pasos. El mismo viejo odio, los mismos viejos métodos otra vez. Preguntarán sobre cada uno de mis movimientos, mis conocidos y mis acciones. Sé que están convencidos de que soy un inmortal que conspira en contra de la humanidad. Estúpidos cazadores. No tengo tiempo para esto. Puedo tener mis secretos, pero no soy el enemigo conspirador que buscan. Pero tienen razón en algo, no podemos evitar el cataclismo. 15 de octubre. Por segunda vez desde que soy primado de St. Paul, temo por esta ciudad. Los Skals están invadiendo Londres y el resto del país. Perdón, no lo están invadiendo, ya están aquí. Están entre nosotros, liberados por la carne de numerosos infectados. Los observadores de la humanidad me dicen que hay vampiros extranjeros llegando de toda Europa, deleitados por conseguir su parte de carne inocente y agonizante. Este país, tal cual lo conocemos, puede estar al borde de la destrucción. Aún no sabemos qué es lo que conspira contra nosotros. 26 de octubre. Las cartas aún me preocupan. Es como si el verdadero peligro todavía no se revelara. Estoy convencido de que la Guardia Prigwen está a punto de lanzar una segunda gran cacería. Esto es la única explicación para los patrones de actividad desplegados por McCollum. Control de puestos de comando estratégicos en toda la ciudad. Creación de muchas armas nuevas. Robos para financiar rápidamente esta numerosa empresa. Sé que mi nombre estará en la lista si deciden cazar a todos los vampiros identificados en Inglaterra, pero me rehúso a someterme a esta amenaza. 7 de noviembre. El ataque de Prigwen es inminente. Los vigías y las patrullas se acercan más cada noche. No puedo culparlos ya que la situación es crítica. Algunos informes incluso afirman que el vampiro con cuernos ha regresado, pero su ceguera nunca deja de sorprenderme. ¿Cómo pueden seguir considerándome un enemigo? ¿No he demostrado ser su aliado? ¿No he hecho todo lo posible para proteger a los mortales? Esto es lo último que escribiré en este diario, que Dios se apiade de nuestras almas.
I can't believe it.
Que pues, no nos dijo en realidad nada nuevo, ¿no?
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Geoffrey McCollum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? you sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
Tengo dudas, está ocultando algo, le creo. Está ocultando algo.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
Okay.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theatre. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum?
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashby's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
Right, I admit it. I boldly ventured into experimental realms, but I've killed no one to appease my thirst for knowledge, Jonathan. I'm no murderer.
I never asked to become what I am, Edgar. You chose to conduct your rogue experiments.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Él creó toda la epidemia. No sé qué hacer. Dejar morir se lo merece. Convertir, sacrificarás 3000 en el proceso, pero no morirá. Haré que su muerte sea rápida. Creo que lo voy a dejar de morir.
Yes, Edgar, you're about to die. I won't say it's fair, but I can't say you don't deserve it.
Your words hurt deeply, Jonathan. For they come from a friend. I helped you, remember?
Yes, I remember.
The second I saw you in that bar, I knew we would accomplish great things, you and I.
I thought you were a vampire, till you brandished that cross.
You looked so lost when you opened that door. For a few seconds, I thought you were there to kill me.
I think we were both afraid.
And now, I feel true fear. Is there an afterlife? What will become of me when I'm dead, Dr. Reid?
I really cannot say, Dr. Swansea.
In the end, life betrays us all.
Swansea moribundo decide el destino de Swansea. Ya, capítulo 6, paciente 0. Destruir a Harriet. Antídoto, prepararse para combatir al desastre. Uy. Creo que ya no hay nada más aquí. Ok, no, ya no vamos a hacer nada del capítulo 6. Creo que para terminar podemos... Porque fue un capítulo corto, creo. Están todos curados. Aquí sí. Uy, ya maté a 2 pilares. Ok, entonces vamos a terminar con lo del Tall Tree. Ah, podemos hacer estas 2. Entonces vamos con Tall Tree. Que está... Ah, aquí, muy bien. Vamos allá.
Again. Good evening, Jonathan Reid. Can I help you in any way?
Encontré su anotador robado.
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Prewen stole from you.
And you brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
No.
Ah, the oldest temptation of all. If Pandora herself did not pass the test, I suppose I should not blame you for your curiosity.
So you're not angry with me?
Why should I be? To live is to make choices, Jonathan. And you made yours. Now give it to me, please.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander. Yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. The Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
Investigación exitosa. Y podemos hacer la última, que es esta de aquí. Encontró la segunda parte del testamento de su padre. Puede estar aquí cerca también. Y al parecer aquí está oculta la segunda carta de Reid. Mansión Reid, 4 de abril de 1908. Querido hijo, esta es mi segunda carta dirigida a usted. Si encontró esta, significa que probablemente le haya mostrado la primera parte a su hermana Mary y a mi amada Emmeline. Creo que es bueno no guardarse lo que uno descubre, pero dejaré que usted decida eso. ¿Recuerda nuestras largas caminatas en este parque? Su madre le enseñó el alfabeto bajo los árboles. Escondí tantos tesoros magníficos para usted y para Mary en este parque. Los dos eran muy inteligentes, brillantes. Siempre supe que ambos se convertirían en grandes personas. Siempre he estado orgulloso de ustedes. Jamás pude ocultar mi orgullo cuando me preguntaban lo que usted quería hacer. Será cualquier cosa que quiera hacer. Su madre estaba convencida de que usted sería una gran artista igual que ella. A usted siempre le había gustado leer y escribir. Aún conservo su primer poema, igual que el primer dibujo de Mary. Cuando decidió estudiar medicina, su madre tuvo la sagacidad suficiente para ocultar sus miedos y preocupaciones. Por mi parte, estaba contento de que no se convirtiera en un aburrido banquero como yo. Cuando nos dijo que quería hacer carrera como médico, mejorar la vida de todas las personas sin importar si eran ricas o no, supe que nosotros, como sus padres, le habíamos enseñado la lección más importante: respetar a todas y cada una de las almas por lo que son, no por lo que tienen.
I had almost forgotten I applied for a position at Pembroke. It was so long ago.
Ok, y la última carta. ¿Dónde está? Uy, está hasta el hospital.
It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
La tercera carta de Reid. Amado hijo, esta es la última carta que le escribiré. Decidí esconder en el hospital Pembroke. ¿Recuerda lo decepcionado que estaba cuando rechazaron su postulación? Jamás lo había visto tan enojado. Durante días no dijo palabra. Esa fue la primera vez que me di cuenta que la oscuridad que tenía dentro suyo, hijo mío. Una piedra negra en el centro del mismo de su corazón, oculta para todos los demás, que a veces también veía en su hermana. Temí por ustedes dos, ya que sabía perfectamente lo que significaba esta parte taciturna de su personalidad. El lado oscuro de los Reid, el motivo por el que debo irme ahora que sé que estoy condenado. Estoy enfermo, hijo mío, el diagnóstico es terminal, y pronto la muerte me encontrará. Me niego a que mis seres queridos me vean así. Esto es mi culpa y también mi decisión. Ahora está muy lejos aprendiendo junto al doctor Carroll en París técnicas de transfusión de sangre para salvar pacientes. Ya piensa en la forma de mejorar el método que ayudó a crear. Estoy tan orgulloso de usted, hijo mío, pero no puede salvarme. No seré Reid, el agonizante banquero rodeado de sus amigos y familiares, confinado a su cama. No lo soportaré, no lo acepto, y por eso me fui. Igual que usted se fue para convertirse en un gran cirujano que está destinado a ser. El gran cirujano que jamás quiero ver a mi lado mirándome con la certeza de que pronto moriré. Sigue estudiando, hijo mío, conviértase en lo que el destino le marca, y hágalo por usted mismo, no por su anciano padre que lo ama. He tomado todas las medidas necesarias para protegerlo, tanto a usted como a su familia, de cualquier peligro que puedas echar en el futuro. Quiero a todos me recuerden como fui, no como lo que pronto seré. Como prueba que lo amo, le dejo mis perlas y mis joyas. Lo hago porque tengo esta personalidad taciturna que oculto de todo el mundo siempre que puedo. En pocos días iré al lugar donde estaba parado cuando usted se fue a Francia. Dejaré su último regalo para usted allí. Allí mismo desapareceré y jamás regresaré. Adiós, Jonathan. Le deseo la misma felicidad que yo he tenido junto a ustedes todos estos años. Bese a mi Mary y a mi Emmeline de mi parte. Cuide de ellas. Adiós, mi querido hijo. Como siempre, su devoto padre, Reid.
Southwark. My departure for France as a promising student. My return as a brilliant surgeon, about to be killed, transformed.
¿Dónde estamos? ¿En los muelles? Uf, está bien lejos. Reloj costoso. ¿Eso es todo? Solo hicimos todo esto por un reloj costoso. Esta misión se me hizo una pérdida de tiempo. En fin. ¿Ya son todas? Ya tenemos todas las misiones secundarias. Y dado que la siguiente misión está aquí, vamos a nuestra casa para ahí terminar el episodio. Y ahorita estamos en nuestro escondite de los muelles, pero bueno, para el próximo episodio ya estaré en el otro escondite que está más cerca de la misión. Y pues sería todo. La batalla de este nivel no estuvo tan complicada y ya nos quedan solo 2 niveles, entonces por favor en los comentarios pongan algunos tips o qué esperan del juego. Tomamos las decisiones acertadas o qué hubieran hecho diferente. Si les gustó, por favor consideren suscribirse y darle like al video. Y pues sería todo. Muchas gracias y hasta luego. Bye.